Hey, what's up guys, SoldierKnowsBest here. Google and Samsung just recently announced the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, which is going to be the first phone out there to be running the brand new Android operating system Ice Cream Sandwich. Now this phone itself has a lot of features packed inside of it, but it's first going to talk about the hardware itself. Now the phone itself has LTE and HSPA Plus inside of it, so it's going to be 4G capable. Now they haven't announced the carriers just yet, but more than likely, at least here in the United States, we know definitely it'll be on Verizon's network. And the screen is a 4.65-inch screen. It is curved. It is the HD Super AMOLED screen, and it's a 720p HD screen, so you can get 1280 by 720 resolution on this thing. So this is going to be right up there with the iPhone's Retina display as far as just the quality. And the bezel around the screen itself is 4.29 millimeters thin. So when you look at the phone itself, you're not really going to see the bezel at all. It's going to be mostly just the screen right in front of you to keep you focused on what you're focusing on, because that's the main focus of this bezel. I said focus a lot of times. It also does have a 5-megapixel camera that can take 1080p HD full video, and also it doesn't have any hardware buttons at the bottom that you will find in most Android phones. All those buttons are being replaced with virtual buttons, the same type of buttons that you found in honeycomb tablets, and those virtual buttons will rotate on the screen itself as you rotate the orientation of your phone. So that's the hardware, and I can say right now, you can look at the phone itself right here by these pictures. It's a very nice little sexy little phone. It looks very cool. Now it's going to talk about the software and the OS, because as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this is going to be the first phone running the new Ice Cream Sandwich OS from Android. Now, one of the first things they talk about is folders. You probably heard this before, but folders allows you to drag one application on top of another application, and it'll make a folder, and you can add multiple applications inside of it. But one thing that's different from the iOS version of this is that you can drag in contacts, so you can make a dollar specifically for like your friends or families or whatever in that one little folder, and you'll be able to pull up people just by tapping on that folder. Yes, this is not that exciting. Let's move on. Now, another thing, you can finally get notifications from the lock screen, and you'll be able to swipe and interact with them and be able to open up your phone, go directly to your phone using those notifications. So that's a really good thing. Also too, it does have a new face unlock feature, which on stage didn't work for them, but Engadget did post another video of them testing out the face unlock, where you can just hold the phone up and it'll look at your face and it'll unlock your phone for you. Now I don't know how exactly that's going to work as far as being so secure. If somebody has a picture of your face and they hold it up to the phone, is that going to unlock it? We'll wait to see as more tests come out. And now in the browser now, you can get up to 16 different tabs, and also too, it does have a dedicated way to get the desktop version of the website on your cell phone a little bit more easier than it was in the past. And now Gmail does get the offline mode. You can view up to 30 days of emails offline if you don't have an internet connection, anything like that, which is nice. And also the camera now does have zero shutter lag. So as soon as you press your finger right there on that screen, the picture is taken, and you should be able to just hold your finger down the screen, just take a rapid fire amount of pictures there. So that's pretty cool. And now it does have a digital zoom slider. It also does have the hipster filters, which are kind of like Instagram filters that you can add to your pictures and stuff like that. And even in the video itself, while you're recording the video, you can have different effects, like you can make your eyes big, or do kind of like eye chat effects now in the video. That's pretty decent for a cell phone as well. It also does have a built-in editor, so you can edit some of your photos right there on the phone itself. It also does have a built-in panoramic mode, which you can just kind of swipe your phone from one side to the other, and it'll take a panoramic picture, which you can view right there on your phone, which is pretty nice. And now in the 1080p video mode, you can get continuous focus. Now you can also get digital zoom, and you can actually take pictures while you're recording in 1080p HD video, which is going to be very handy. You can just tap on the screen and it'll take a picture, but also it'll continue to record. Now on to the People's application, which is going to be an application where you can add in people, and you'll be able to see all your information about them. So their Facebook, their Twitter, their LinkedIn, all that stuff. You can find a one simple layout for that person in the People's application. And visual voicemail now, I kind of like this feature. It may not be that big for a lot of people, but the visual voicemail, if you actually listen to a call now, you can slow down or speed up the recording there, just because some people do talk really fast. Well, who am I talking? But some people do talk really fast, so you can slow down the voice recording. That's just something that I like. I don't know. And also too, if somebody's calling you, but you really can't take the call right now, maybe you're in a meeting or you're in a class, you can now send them a predefined message. So if somebody's calling you, you can just cancel out that call, slide up or slide down, I can't remember, and they'll have a message that says, hey, I'm in a meeting, and you can tap on that and it'll send them that text message right to their phone. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to sit there and try to sneak and type something. You just do that very easily. So I do like that feature. And another thing that showed off was Android Beam, which is kind of like the Bump application, where you can use the NFC capabilities in this new phone, and you can use it with another phone that may have NFC, and now you can tap the backs of the phone together and share information. So say you're on their website, or you're on a location in Google Maps, and you want to share that with another person, you can simply just tap the phones together and they'll move that information over to the other person's phone. This works for photos, works for contacts, it also works for games too. So if I'm playing Minecraft, someone say, hey, I want that game, you can just tap that on the other person's phone and it'll pull it up in the Android marketplace for them. All right, so this was just a really quick roundup of the brand new Ice Cream Sandwich OS, and also too of the Samsung Galaxy Nexus S phone itself as far as the hardware. And I must say, I'm really excited for this phone. I haven't been this excited for a cell phone since the iPhone 4 launch. Yes, I wasn't this excited for the 4S. I'm really excited for this phone. I can't wait for it to come out. I think it's truly going to be the best Android phone that's ever been released when it comes out in November. Now, it's going to be coming in 16 and 32 gigabyte configurations. We don't have a price set yet. And also too, I didn't mention this before, but it will have a 1.2 gigahertz dual core processor inside of it as well. So it's going to be a beast itself as far as performance. So I'm really excited for this phone. I will be getting it on day one. Whenever this thing comes out, I will be getting this phone. So stay tuned for more details about that. But what do you think about this phone? Please leave a comment down below. And thanks for watching, guys. And I will catch you later. Peace.